Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Vyapti Mehra. I like to make YouTube videos particularly about skincare. Should I have said I'm Vyapti Mehra with a wet face? Well, I just washed my face. I had to prep my face for doing the Glycolic Acids 30% peel. The brand is Cosderma. So I chose a lower strength peel instead of going for a direct 70%. I've never done a glycolic acid peel before, so just be prepared for any shrieks that I might make. Okay, so generally what you're supposed to do is wash your face and then you're supposed to clean it with an alcohol wipe, but I don't have that right now, and even the directions on the bottle don't mention it. The directions say to clean face with clean water and wipe it. And step 2 is take peel in cotton gauze and apply on treatment area, keeping it for 3 to 10 minutes as per skin type. Okay. So first I'll quickly apply the peel and then I'll talk to you. Or I can also talk to you in the meanwhile. So why am I doing the glycolic acid peel? Okay, first let me tell you. Maybe should I switch on this light? Or is it better this way? I think it's better this way. Okay, so let me tell you that I do have some pitted acne scarring here. Okay, and I do have some hyperpigmentation, dark spots. I live in a high altitude area and I've not always lived in a high altitude area throughout life. I have just started living here a few years ago, so the sun here shines brighter and the sun's rays affect you more, and yeah, basically my skin got affected, and while I try my best to use sunscreen, I'm not always able to, wear sunscreen the moment I wake up. Yeah, well, that's a separate story. The point is that my skin is quite damaged. It may not look so damaged in the mobile camera, but I'm telling you, it is very damaged. Okay, let me try to give you some close-ups. Okay, here you can see I also have some whiteheads and some pimples, acne coming up. Yeah. So, well, there are a lot of ways that one can treat this in. And why am I going with the peel? You must be thinking. Well, in a few months' time, I have a very special event coming up in my life. And for that event and on every day after that, I want my skin to look perfect the way I have envisioned it as. And the kind of skin that I've not had in years, because many years ago I had acne breakouts, and since then I've just been coping. Okay, so let's get started before this dries out. I'm really scared, by the way. Oh my god, I'm really scared. I was supposed to wipe off my face, but while in the process of trying to make the video and while being scared, I forgot to. But also, I think my face just got air dried, so that's fine. Okay. So far, I'm not experiencing any irritation or anything at all. Okay, I just had a little bit irritation here, nothing anywhere else. I think it's been a week since I shaved my face, so I made sure that I'm shaving my face a week before I am to do this. Week or maybe 5 days. Another thing I make sure is that I am doing this peel when I know that there's not going to be any sun in the next 2 days. It's going to be raining here, so the rains will hopefully help with the hydration. Okay, my skin won't naturally be so dry because I think the climate since it would be rainy, there would be more moisture in the air, and secondly, there won't be much sunlight, like bright sunshine, so my skin is very less likely to get damaged after using this peel. Because peels, what they do is they peel your skin, right? They scrape off the top layers of your skin. I'm just having some burning sensation here. I forgot to put Vaseline. Actually, there are some mucous membranes here, I think, and here and around your eyes. So you're supposed to be putting Vaseline, and I just forgot to do that. I mean, you're supposed to be putting Vaseline before putting on the peel, so that the peel doesn't touch those areas. It's not even half as bad as I'd expected, to be honest. Okay, I think I'm done. After 2 minutes I might apply again, but let me talk to you guys for a while. So my first choice and a safe choice was to actually use an AHA, BHA, PHA peel, because obviously those peels are much gentler than this one. This one has a 30% glycolic acid. AHA, BHA peels actually have a 2% salicylic acid, which is really less according to me. My skin is very tolerant, and I already use a 2% salicylic acid serum every day, and it never irritates my skin. And regarding the AHA being okay, so some brands have like 25% AHAs and some brands have 30% AHAs. Now the deal with this 30% or 25% AHA is that they would use 10% lactic acid, 10% mandelic acid, and 10% glycolic acid. Mandelic, lactic, glycolic, all of these fall under AHAs. So at the end of it, the glycolic acid, which has the smallest molecule amongst all the AHAs, is actually only 10%, right? Rest of the AHAs, they have a bigger molecule, so they are also there at 10%. Now in my nightly routine, I think around 4 to 5 times a week in the night, I already use a 10% lactic acid serum. And I was like, if I'm already using a 10% lactic acid serum and I'm already using a 2% BHA serum in the morning, then does it make sense for me to buy a peel, a wash-off peel, which has a 2% BHA and 10% lactic acid with some 10% glycolic acid and 10% mandelic acid? You know what? Everybody is probably going to have different answers for this. I have this answer that first, if I was to buy that kind of a, gentler peel, I would call it a gentler peel. So if I was to buy that, I would have to wait really long before I could see results. Probably I would never be able to see the results that I want to see, or I would have to wait years. But I only have a few months window to fix my skin, and I really want to get in the game, get at it. So I decided to go for the smallest molecule of AHA, which is glycolic acid. I looked up at Amazon like what all AHA strengths, glycolic acid particularly, what all strengths of glycolic acid were available in the form of a peel on Amazon. And I think there was a 30%, there was a 50% and a 70%. So I decided to go with the lowest because I've never used glycolic acid on my skin, because if any of you follow Dr. Vanita Ratan on YouTube, you would know that she strongly advocates against skin of color using glycolic acid, because glycolic acid molecules, she says, are so small that they penetrate really deep, and when they work at that deep level, we simultaneously are not actually able to protect our skin that much. Okay, so when we're not able to shield our skin that much as the glycolic acid is working, then eventually what happens is that we end up with more damaged skin, more sun damaged skin, which is obviously not a sensible thing to do. She's right in her way. So I don't think people who are new to this, or people who don't really understand skincare well, should ever try this. They should definitely follow her advice. But I have been into skincare since many years now. I understand my skin better. I know that if there's a problem, what are the products that I'm supposed to use. I also know how am I expected to protect my skin from the sun after using the peel. Okay, the best thing regarding sun protection that you can do after the peel is wear a scarf over your face, like cover your face like a, I don't know what is it called, like a hijab, or like, you know how Muslim women have only their eyes exposed and just their entire face is covered up. No wonder if you've ever looked at Kashmiri women, they're very beautiful. They have very beautiful skins, and I used to wonder how they do it. And once I realized that sun was the reason behind our damaged skins, I realized that they hardly ever expose their skins to the sun. They have grown up wearing that cloth on their face. So yeah, do that for a while. I'm telling you this from my previous experiences of using salicylic acid peel. I have used salicylic acid peel before, and the bottle got over, so this time I ordered glycolic acid. So what you do is the best that you can do for your skin. I won't say that don't go out, okay, because that's really depressing, and that's like, sounds good only in theory, but in real life I don't think that works. And some of us have housework to do, or we have something else to do, so we can't really just stay shut under our blanket or in our bedroom. So in that case, just cover up your face and wear moisturizer, an inert moisturizer, something that won't clog your pores, something that won't react with your skin, okay, because your skin is extra sensitive after using the peel. Are there any moisturizers I can suggest? Well, I really like the Aveeno Skin Relief, but just today I realized that moisturizer has, I think, what is it called, isopropyl palmitate, which is actually a pore clogger. So if you have acne prone skin, you shouldn't be using it. Otherwise, it's a great moisturizer, the best one, and I've been using it for a year now. And it's just now that I realize that it has this pore clogging ingredient, and which is probably the reason that I've been breaking out and not being able to pinpoint on why exactly I've been breaking out. Another moisturizer that I hear is very nice and I just ordered today is from Earth Rhythm. It's their Phytoceramide Moisturizer. Now I've heard great reviews about it, but I've not personally tried it, so I can't say. Other than that, I think even Minimalist has brought out some moisturizers, so you can check that. And petroleum jelly works great. Squalane oil works great. And anything which basically really suits your skin and works on your skin when your skin is sensitive, just use that. And whatever you use, if you're prone to dryness, or generally basically what peels is that they really dry out your skin and then your skin starts flaking. So if you just want that to happen in the healthiest possible manner, I would say whatever you're using, just top it up with some petroleum jelly. That really works, okay? And yeah, I've covered that, how to moisturize your skin. Second is sun protection. I told you to wrap your face up in something with only your eyes exposed as much as you can while the sun is still shining, okay? And if you're indoors, like you feel that there is really not much sunlight coming into your house anyway, or into your office, wherever you are spending your daytime, then obviously I don't think you need to cover up your face in anything. So just use your own discretion, and you get my point, right? You just have to save your face from sunlight. Then the third thing that I want to talk about is, so basically I picked up this bottle because I wanted quick results and I wanted sure results. So ऐसा नहीं है that I'll just use this one time and I'll get all the results. I obviously won't, and I don't expect that. But I do think and hope, it's like itching a bit over here and over here, so that's why I was lightly just doing this because of the itch. Okay, anyways, so I plan on using this probably every 15 days, okay, until I get the results that I expect. So I think I'll just go in with another dose. So I'll take another cotton pad and I'll go with another dose on my face, because so far my skin is tolerating this really well, which I actually did not expect. So the first time when I used the salicylic acid peel, oh my god, my skin burned like anything. Like I felt like to go and put my face in the freezer. And I never used the salicylic acid in as much quantity as I'm using this glycolic acid, to be honest. Yet it used to burn me so much, and this one is really not so bad. It's really not doing me any much harm. Ouch, it's really burning here right now. It's like it burns for a few seconds and then it kind of goes away. So now in the next 10 minutes I'm just gonna like wash this off and put on a lot of hydrating, soothing, moisturizing products on my skin. I hope I was able to share something significant with you, and I did it up to the best of my knowledge. If you have any questions, you can put it in the comment section. I'll try to answer to the best of my knowledge again. And I hope this video was useful for you. If it was, do give it a like, subscribe to my channel. Okay, I've washed off the peel. Now I've already spritzed my face with rose water once, but I'll do it again because obviously rose water is calming and soothing. You can use whatever is calming and soothing for you. Next in, I'll go with a multi-peptide serum from Minimalist. This product already had hyaluronic acid. I'm still gonna go ahead with the hyaluronic acid serum from Deconstruct. It has 2% hyaluronic acid and 1% of niacinamide. I really like to use these kind of hydrating serums on my eyes all the time, and because your eyes also need a lot of care and moisture, so while you can't use peeling actives or any skin sensitizing products basically around your eyes, you can always use these kind of hydrating products around, and you should. I think this serum is just getting over. My skin is quickly absorbing all these serums. Okay, I'm just gonna wait a few more seconds before I go in with the Clary Sage Moisturizing Lotion, which I actually got delivered today itself, and I would have normally gone in with the Aveeno Skin Relief, but since today itself I learned that it has isopropyl palmitate on very top of the ingredient list and it's a pore clogging ingredient, I'm gonna skip this one, because one of the main reasons that I'm using the glycolic acid peel is for all these pimples that I'm having. So I don't want anything which is pore clogging, because then that will defeat the purpose. So I've taken 2 pumps. I don't know how much I'm gonna need. So this moisturizer is very mildly fragranced. Now Aroma Magic says that they don't actually use any artificial fragrance, so I'm assuming that whatever fragrance this moisturizer has is actually from the essential oils used in the product. What I've observed is that Aroma Magic use a very minuscule amount of essential oils. Like, those are not the main ingredients, to be honest. In fact, they're in such minuscule quantities, like point something %. That's my analysis of Aroma Magic. I could be wrong. So what I can tell you from my previous experience of using a chemical peel is that the peeling does not happen immediately. It happens over a period of days. And with this skincare, you have to be consistent over a period of those days. Because peeling is good and it's inevitable, but you want it to happen in the least irritating way possible and in the healthiest way possible. So you can see I'm actually applying a lot of moisturizer. I'm not using it sparsely at all, because you know what, your skin is gonna dry up after a while and then it's gonna suck in all that moisture. So you need to apply that extra layer of moisture. That again, I'm telling you from my previous experience. Okay, but salicylic acid is drying by itself, and I think AHAs are not drying. Like lactic acid is very hydrating particularly, and maybe glycolic acid is also. Next up, I'm going to use the 100% squalene from Earth Rhythm. On the packaging, it mentioned that you should use this squalene under your moisturizer, but it obviously defies logic that we are taught that lightest products go first and then come the thicker ones. So, and to be honest, I've even tried using it under a moisturizer. It didn't work so well. So I'm just going to be using on top of my moisturizer as a sealant. Okay, so what I'm gonna do after a while, when I feel like these products have absorbed in a lot better, what I'm gonna do is, particularly before sleeping, I'm just gonna make sure that I apply some petroleum jelly on my face, wherever I've peeled it, and yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. And I think this routine is what I'm gonna follow for the next few days. I won't be using any vitamin A, vitamin C, any alpha or butans, any acids. Yeah, so I am gonna be using this, and that's what I suggest everyone should do. And basically, you should only use products which are calming and soothing and hydrating, moisturizing for you. If there's any product, like maybe, okay, it's possible that the Multi-Peptide Serum might irritate you. So if you feel like the serum is irritating you, you don't use it, okay? Just don't use anything which you think can potentially irritate you, or yeah, basically just, you know your skin best, okay? Remember that always. and exert caution. Okay, and stay positive.